They left the door half open, just to see if your heart would push it wider. They pretended not to care, because they needed to know if your love would speak without an invitation. Each silence they gave you was a question. Will you still choose me in the dark? They turned cold, not to hurt you, but to see if your warmth was real. They asked for nothing, just to witness what your love offered with empty hands. The distance wasn't distance. It was a soul's trembling hope. Will you come anyway? They wanted to vanish and see if your heart would call their name like prayer. Their chaos wasn't punishment. It was a mirror. Would you stay when they couldn't love themselves? Every withdrawal was a wound laid bare. Not to repel you, to see if you'd touch it gently. They broke what was blooming just to see if you'd plant it again. When they looked away, mid-vulnerability, they were asking, "Do you see me anyway?" They were never testing your love. They were testing if they could finally trust it. Their games weren't cruelty. They were childhood scars rehearsing, "Will you leave like the rest?" They pushed you away, hoping you'd pull them in, like no one ever did. Their silence screamed, "Can your love hear what I'm too afraid to say?" They showed you the worst to see if you'd still name them beautiful. The test was never about perfection. It was, will you stay when I am not enough? They weren't confused. They were scared that this might actually be love. They buried their softness in stone, hoping you'd be the one to chisel it free. They remembered every moment you stayed. It's the reason they're still breathing. Their indifference was a veil. Behind it, a soul praying not to be abandoned. When they asked too much, they were really asking, "Can your love carry my weight?" They dared you to leave, just to feel what it's like to be chosen anyway. Their storm wasn't meant to destroy you. It was to see if your light could hold. They pulled away to see if you'd follow with your heart, not your ego. They didn't want answers. They wanted presence. Sacred, silent, steady presence. Every cold word was a shaking voice asking, "Do I still deserve tenderness?" They weren't testing your love. They were testing if love could survive them. They needed to know, if I shatter, will you hold even the sharpest pieces? If this touched your soul, don't scroll, like, comment your favorite quote, and subscribe for more. They waited for the day you'd say, "I see you," even when you hide from yourself.